Welcome, everyone, to Wednesday Night Showcase. I am Heath, a.k.a. Captain Sack. I am normally your guide, your GM, your leader. But, however, I am taking a backseat today and becoming a player as we play Monster of the Week. Instead, your host this week is our fantastic V. Now, you only see 4 of us on the screen, with our keeper being V, and then you see Jason playing John Modison. You see Maddie, who is playing Brandy, and myself playing Monty. And then we have Jack, who is playing Lauren, that lone name down at the bottom of the screen. Jack is not on camera with us, though, so we're going to have to give her... That's a Hazen. All right.
That's a paddling.
So let's talk about what is Monster of the Week. V, explain Monster of the Week. If I'm new and I've never heard of it, kind of am.
Monster of the Week is based off the, oh god. See, now I didn't do my research. I've just played the game. It is based off the, if I remember correctly, the Apocalypse system. Basically, it's 2d6 that runs all of the scoring, and bases on, like, bad being low rolls, there's middle chance, and then there's high chance. And you can take 1 forward, take 2 forward, depending on what you roll and what your skills are.
All right, so it's a step up, step back kind of thing.
Step up, step back. No matter what you do, this is a system where you will take harm and the monster will take harm. You will... well, unless you have an armor set of, like, high, but...
I do not have any armor.
You are playing a very mundane class.
We should, do you want to talk about the classes and what everybody is playing as tonight?
Yeah. That's an easy talk there. Why don't we introduce everyone and our characters and all that fun stuff?
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Well, as I am the most bombastic, I will go first. I am playing Monty Gunderson, the Mundane. He is no real special abilities. He's just the normal, every average day guy. If you've ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, he's pretty much Xander. He's no special powers, no abilities. He's just kind of a dude that's there. And that's what I'm playing.
He's doing great, honestly. All right, well, who's next?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you
okay.
Spoke up. You go first.
All right. Well, okay. So I am playing. What did I pick her last name? Lauren Hainsky. She is the chosen, or the chosen one. Basically, when you think about movies like action films or horror films, there's always like that one protagonist that's like, you have this special ability or something like that, that kind of brings the whole plot together. That would be my role. Will she be successful at it? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, she's a lover of yoga and a cat person and a dog person and every other woodland creature person. So I hope you guys like her.
I am playing Brandy. I am the monstrous, and I shift into a hellhound. I got my gift from someone. Not gonna share who.
Your mom was a furry, wasn't she?
Wasn't me.
Maybe? Who knows? But I got my gift from someone.
Fantastic.
Not too keen on some of the things that I'm asked to do, but fuck, a job's a job.
That's so valid. I relate hard to that.
I guess that just leaves me then. I'm playing John Modison, Godling for Hire. I'm playing the Divine. And basically, he's wandering around Earth, getting into fights, taking jobs as he can find him. He has an ad in the Yellow Pages that lists him as John Modison, Godling for hire.
You don't wear a trench coat, do you?
No. White t-shirt, red flannel shirt over that, biker jacket, and then jeans with, the biker chaps and like hiking boots.
Fantastic. I love him already, and I've probably used his services once or twice. Just saying.
It's possible. Let's see. Other than that, he has a tendency to pull out, things that probably shouldn't fit under that jacket. An oversized flask, his grandfather's hammer, all sorts of stuff.
That sounds so familiar when you said that. The white t-shirt and the grandfather's hammer.
I love that.
That's an inside joke between Jason and I in another game.
I love that so much.
Monty is about 5'7", thin framed. His hair is super shaved short, and it's gray and white. He has a stubble, but it's like grown in like like mutton chops, but it's like shaved, but it just keeps growing back just like that. He's wearing a flower print linen shirt that is not buttoned up over a tank top. He has on a pair of khaki cargo shorts, a pair of wool socks, and hiking boots. And occasionally, we don't know where it goes, but he has a trucker cap on that says, "Jesus likes you as a friend."
That is... I like him as a friend, to be honest.
Jesus just likes you as a friend.
He thinks you right.
He is often seen carrying an M9 or a 1911 stuck in the waistband of his shorts, and he's very opinionated and old. He's like me. He's an old man.
He just looks the part, right?
Yep, that's right.
How old does he look? Is he someone's dad or is he someone's grandpa?
Grandpa.
Oh, I love him! I will protect him with my life.
You haven't fully met the man yet. Trust me.
No, just me in real. Jack will protect.
Just Jack will protect him.
Yes, protector of elderly people.
Oh, you may not want to tell him that. Just winning. All right. Does anybody else want to go over anything else with their characters?
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to give you a little descriptor. There's not much about her. She's cute. She appears about 25, 28. She has long blonde hair. Always up in like a big high ponytail. You know those girls at the gym or at the yoga class that are just really, really nuts about what they're doing? That's Lauren. She's just real into bending and lifting and giving her best self and no bad vibes and blah, blah, blah. So,
like yoga pants a part of her primary like wardrobe?
Absolutely they are. She only owns yoga pants.
What's the one? It's called. Is it Fitastic? Is that the name of the company that makes like all of the fitness gear? And it's like super stylish with mesh pockets and everything. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, she's probably working for them, to be honest.
Her wardrobe is all Lululemon stuff.
She's an MLM. That's what she is. Like MLM boss babe.
Oh.
Let me tell you about my new product.
Oh my god, so I got these wraps. They're like body wraps. They're amazing. You're going to love them.
I spit my water across my laptop. I can see Maddie already rubbing her face.
It's almost as if I know how to do this because I'm drawing from experience or something.
Yeah, sounds like you're playing.
It just sounds like you.
Everybody get your Herbalife orders. Come on, get your Herbalife orders in.
You have 1 month left to get 20% off your first Herbalife order. Okay, now that we're done, like, with this, whatever it is.
Brandy is average height. She's blonde. She looks like a beach babe. And then you start looking lower, and that's kind of where that stops. As she's dressed in a leather jacket, tight blue jeans with leather chaps, shit kicker boots, and
With all the
like
chaps.
she looks she looks
Like a
like she looks like a biker.
Did you two
Everyone-
come from
yeah.
the same biker group?
No,
Yeah, honestly. They're part of the Happies.
These two?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Mhm. I
That's
won't. You can't make me.
But what I can make you do is a roll, because
Oh.
as the Chosen, there is a special roll at the beginning of each hunt called Destiny's Plaything. I almost said devil because we're talking about gangs. I don't know why, but
Going with Hell's Angels.
To see what
Hell's
is
Angels
revealed.
surprise.
Okay.
Um,
Zoop-a-doop-boo.
So Jack, as Lauren, will get to make the first roll of the entire hunt.
Yippee-ki-yay.
You're setting the tone. You're setting the mood.
I have rolled a 9.
All right, so Destiny's Plaything. I'll go over it really quick. At the beginning of each mystery, roll plus weird to see what is revealed about your immediate future. So the way, of course, it works is on a 10 plus, I can give you useful detail about the upcoming mystery. On a 7 and 9, you get a vague hint about something, and on a miss, something bad's gonna happen to you, and
Oh, fun.
nothing bad's gonna happen to you, so you're okay. You rolled a
Yes.
9.
Whew, dodge that bullet.
Dodge that bullet. Now, we never went over for the Chosen. Are you comfortable being the Chosen? Is this every time it comes up? Are you just like, oh, okay, that's a thing? Or do you take on your destiny with pride?
I am very psyched about being the chosen one, but it's not like one of those things I talk about all the time. But if I get the opportunity, I'm gonna blab about
Okay. Sorry. So I think maybe your visions come to you at random.
it.
It's not something that just comes to you in a dream or while you're like zoning out or anything like that. You can be. It looks like you're zoning out, but you're not zoning out. You're getting
Raven Simone.
You're getting a vision.
I'm getting
Just like
a
tilt
vision.
your head to the side, look into the camera. That's exactly what it's like.
Absolutely. I love that so much.
Oh God. Okay.
Thank you so much for indulging me, by the way.
Maybe you're in a yoga class or something like that. So maybe the zoning out isn't completely out of the ordinary whenever it comes time to these things. But you don't. All you can hear is the instructor talking as you're thinking about it. And then slowly the instructor's voice starts to fade. And as it continues, you don't hear anything. It's almost like a dull static. There's no real voices, there's no real sounds. And then you hear beeping. It's a constant beeping. It's just like beep, 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 and then it's a flatline sound.
Oh no.
And then it comes back. You hear your instructor's voice almost in full boom, like she's right in front of your face. And she's telling you to get into the next pose. And whether or not that is something for the future, you don't know.
Okay.
You don't know if that's just your imagination. But that's where it is.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. All right. Now, this town, what do we name it? Bluedale?
Did you name it Bluedale?
I didn't name it anything, I'll be honest.
All right.
Where would it's not as like Florida area. It's always sunny, it's nice, it's hot. There's always the threat of really bad weather
Hurricanes.
coming and yeah, hurricanes. So, but otherwise it's It can be nice. It can be hot. You all are living in great things, great places.
Is it like populous? Is it midway? Is it, you know?
It's very popular. A lot of people, once it comes time to like, you notice a lot of older folks, a lot of like, we're gonna retire here, or we're gonna raise small families here, kind of thing. It's very popular, of course, during the summer and during like March break time with vacationers and all that type of fun stuff. There's even like a big theme park. There's a bunch of beach resorts.
So you're just described like Central Florida from Tampa all the way over to Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All
I've
of
been
those
there once or
places.
twice.
It's probably more like Tampa or Brandon, which is just outside of Tampa.
Welcome to summer weather, y'all. I say y'all. It's a nice day. There's nothing odd really happening on this day. Like the morning goes into evening, the evening to night. For John and Brandy, do you guys live here, or are you on your way through town?
I am probably just arriving.
Just arrived. Welcome to town. And for Brandy, is this a place she would frequent?
Probably not. She's probably on her way through. Or she was sent here. Who knows?
Who knows? You know what, at that point, I will actually say you were sent here. You're on your way because you need to get something. Yeah. You've been told by your boss, we'll call him that, that he has lost something and you need to retrieve it. At any cost. Okay. What does Monty do?
Monty's retired.
Monty's retired. He doesn't own a business or anything like that. He's just enjoying the summer weather.
He has worked his whole life long hauling big rigs from coast to coast, and he has saved up enough money that he has bought himself a small home, a little bungalow, and all he wants to do is keep his lawn mowed, his beer cold, and his spit cup emptied. Well, full and emptied.
Disgusting.
He's a simple man with simple aspirations.
I love it.
Man, it's not nice. So he was a trucker? Is that what you were saying? Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So he got to like see places before he decided where he wanted to live.
Oh yeah. And yet he still decided to retire in Florida.
Just what I'm thinking.
He likes the weather. The cold doesn't fare well with him, okay?
Cold gets in his joints and makes him crankier.
Yeah, exactly.
Crankier than what he is. Okay.
He has a complete collection of like replica guns that don't fire, like pre World War I, like pre 20th century. So they all look like muskets. Just blunderbusses, carriage guns, and all those other stuff.
Love it.
None of them fire. He just likes them. He thinks they're cool looking.
She's just got them all up on his walls. Like a little museum that nobody can go in and see but him.
That's right.
Oh, God. Okay. Going into the night. The evening, like, it's a simple town. You see a lot of tourists. You see people coming and going. People stopping for the night at museums. Now I've got that stuck in my head. At hotel. What do you guys do at night? Do you go to bed early? Do you drink?
Roughest bar I can find.
I'll be honest, that's probably where I am too.
I finish my 6 p.m. yoga class, 90 minutes. Then I go home and I open my fresh vegan eating box that's mailed to me, delivery.
You have to take a video of the unboxing. Post it to your vlog.
And I throw on some Netflix and I get comfy with Charles, which is my dog. He's a little basset hound.
I was gonna say, is it a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel?
And I also have 3 cats that I call the triplets, and they're my children. And we watch some Netflix together, and then I basically just, monologue arguments with people while I watch Netflix.
This isn't far off of real life, is it?
I'm just playing myself. I'm so sorry.
It's really
Oh my
just this.
god, this is me
the
with
biggest
Aethlin
self-insert.
all over again. This is me and Aethlin all over again.
Monty is gonna go to probably the roughest bar he can find because people in rough bars don't really mess with him. He's old enough that people leave him alone, and the beer is cheap enough that he can afford it on his shoestring budget. So
Valid.
So we've got
He
3
does.
people at the roughest bar.
he puts his going out clothes on, which is basically the cap. Otherwise, the outfit doesn't change. Just the same thing.
Amazing.
You just got a ball cap for every occasion, or is it just the same?
Just
ball
the
cap
same
with
one.
Different colors.
It's just the same one. Period. End of sentence.
You don't go outside without it. You can't let the sun burn your scalp.
It's night.
Much night. Well,
The night burn your scalp.
moonbeams. Hello. Those are dangerous things.
He has the big clunky glasses from his time in the army, and he's never changed them out. So he's got the what do they call them? Birth control glasses, the BCGs on.
You're
And the
literally
ball.
describing everyone's military grandpa right now.
That's pretty much him.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh god. So you just go, you sit at the bar, you drink.
I'm gonna ask him for whatever beer food they have, or bar food they have.
You'll probably get peanuts.
Cool.
Maybe some just plain chips. If you lucky. They don't. I'm gonna say they don't usually serve food too late into the night. You're lucky
Sounds
if you
good.
get nachos sometimes.
It's all right. He'll stop by the taco truck. He likes tacos.
Taco trucks. It's right outside the bar because they know better.
They have a business going on, and they know
They
what's
have
up.
They have a partnership with the bar. You don't sell food, but we bring all the customers who want a drink after because we don't sell
There you
drinks
go.
now. There it is.
So
And then we've got John and Brandy at the bar as well. Do you guys just drink or do you start?
It depends on how the evening goes.
Oh
So
goodness.
what
And
exactly am I
Brandy.
looking for? What have I been sent to retrieve?
That's true. He has told you that what you are looking for is something he made a deal with. You'll know it when you see it. You'll be drawn to it. He's made it so that when the time comes, you will be sent to where it is. You just have to wait for it to happen.
Then I'm at the bar drinking. Cause
Uh,
how else am I
Okay.
supposed to do? Just waiting for this thing to show up. I am at the bar drinking. I can only assume I'm probably one of the few females in this bar.
there's a couple of female waitresses. There's like you see the regular like biker gang where it has the leader and it has like the one lady like over his shoulders. Not up, he's sitting, but there's a couple ladies here or there. Not many. There's a group of guys playing pool and just getting a little rowdy, but not too rowdy. There's a couple. Sorry. There's a guys playing darts and drinking, and like now there's a guy shooting darts at another guy who's just to retrieve his own darts. Not at him per se, but fairly close to him. But otherwise, there's no fights. There's no real fights, and the night kind of just fades. You guys drink. You head home. You head to hotels. Lauren, you fall asleep watching Netflix on the couch, or do you get up and put your food away?
Oh, that food's gone because the minute I fall asleep, Charles is in it. But it's vegan, so it's like safe. It's okay.
How do you know if someone's vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you.
Exactly. She's just that kind of single lady that she'll like get up to brush her teeth and wash her face. And then she'll like go back to the couch to sleep. She'll be like, "No, I'm not going to sleep. Like, I'm not going to sleep yet."
Full retinue, like mask and everything.
Routine, yeah.
Sits down. She also wakes up and goes and arranges the couch, fixes her hair, takes the selfie.
Oh my god, how did you know?
Okay. It's horrible, and I love it.
Listen, I stand one woman, and it's Lauren.
I can't with her. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
You brought this on yourself.
I did. Did I expect Lauren? I didn't. I don't know why.
You should have.
This is literally me. I don't know why you didn't expect this.
I haven't even gotten into full character with Monty yet, so
I know.
it'll be okay.
That's very true. Okay. Monty, do you stay at the bar like the whole night? Actually?
No. I pound a few back, keeping an eye out to see if anybody's going to get into trouble, and if not, then I'm going to tip the server or tip the bar, and then pay my tab and slide off my stool. Oh, damn it! All right, and then he's going to go home. He takes out his old Nokia flip phone that his granddaughter gave him and looks at it for a second to see what time it is, and then pockets it back in his shirt, and then heads to his house.
I love him so much.
All things Nokia flip phone. Okay.
It's the only one he understand. It's the one that didn't make him so angry he didn't want to use it.
Low key, not gonna lie, based that off of my own dad. That's the phone.
I love him.
My stepdad is that way. He's got a Nokia flip phone, and that's what he understands and works, and that's all.
That's fun. It's fine.
My mom has a smartphone. She has an iPhone, and not him though.
Nope, it's not for everyone.
When you have something simple and set up and easy to use, if you can learn it in 5 minutes, we'll keep it.
Perfect technology.
Honestly.
It does not need to be changed. It does not need the future. John, and I'm just putting you guys together for a second because you guys are.
Are you going in and out for anybody else?
Am I going in and out? Is it just
No.
me for you, Jason?
Yeah, V is fine for me. So.
Am I still cutting out for you?
Doing the same thing.
Wah.
It's all on you then, buddy.
Wah.
Moving.
Make this chick.
Pillish.
I noticed in Zoom, your Zoom and your Discord are off. Like, everybody else is on sync for theirs. Yours is off by a few seconds. I think you're getting some network latency.
Oh, that dreaded lag.
Yeah, let me drop Twitch and see if that helps.
You can just pop out the chat, which is what I've done.
I was not aware you could do that.
Learn something new.
Do.
No, yesterday was a learning experience.
I bet. Wow.
Are you excited to do it again?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. I wanted to see, but I was at work.
How do you pop that out?
You just go to the little gear and go pop out.
I've noticed Twitch is a little laggy too. Just as a warning.
Yeah, that might be on my end.
Rest
There's
in
really
pepperonis.
not too much I can do, but that I've closed down everything else that should be consuming internet.
I don't think I have anything up.
Oh, there she is.
It's okay. We'll get there eventually.
Okay, I
One
think we
day
hear
we'll
everybody
have a
now.
studio.
So sorry about that.
Are we good? Are we okay? What great? What grand?
Well, grand.
I'm not cutting in and out for you, Jason.
No, you sound fine now.
Beautiful. At the bar, whoever is still there, Brandy and John, I think are the only two still there now. You guys have been getting a bit of a headache, not from drinking, not from like the people or from starting fights or just having a bottle cracked over your head or something. It's a soft buzzing. It's not anything that you would take out of the ordinary, maybe, unless you've never had a headache, but you guys got a headache starting. And it's probably going on around maybe 1 or 2 a.m. now. You've been at the bar for a good couple hours. The bar is starting to dwindle down in Patriot, but this is a bar that is open 24 hours. Well, at least in 24 hours in the sense they close at like 7 a.m. and then they reopen around 5 p.m.
Like noon.
Like noonish. Yeah, they take an hour nap and then they come back in full swing. Nobody knows how they do it.
Meth.
That's what I was about to say. Lots and lots of meth.
Hey,
Oh
wait,
my
man,
God.
in Florida. I don't know.
Is it owned by Florida Man? That's my question.
Honestly.
Local Florida, man.
Local Florida Man. I apologize.
Florida man.
Yes.
No, it's a nice little old lady that surprisingly looks like Betty White.
Mildred's Bar.
Oh, I love her.
This is the place. Well, and to quote Betty White, this is where if I had one, I'd tell you to suck my dick.
Not yet, soul soldiers. We're just getting started, so come on in and hang out.
But yes, this is Mildred's Bar. That's what it is. Surprise. They tell you that there's no rooms for the night ever, but if you're nice enough, she'll think about it. She'll let you sleep on like one of the couches in the main room.
And what used to be the champagne room.
Yep.
Yes, back in the day.
Back when
that
Mildred
a
was
thing.
working that ass for money.
Oh my
She's owned
lord.
this bar for like 60 of her 70 years. No, not 70 years of life.
Jesus Christ. Like, owned it since she was 10.
No.
Working hard.
Working hard. Maybe her mom owned it. No. She's on this bar for like 50 of her 80.
70 years?
No.
Sure. 80 years?
80 years. She's on the bar for, she's on the bar for like 50 to 55 years.
Okay.
She's owned it for a very
That's
long
better
time.
math.
Let's do it that way.
Don't do jack math, okay? Do proper math.
Made a
Never
calculated
do
risk,
jack
but boy,
math.
am I bad at math.
Jack Math fireballs its teammates.
It worked out.
I forgot that those were things in this squad.
Yeah.
All right.
But yes, the night is winding down. It's dark. It's fairly quiet in the bar now. A lot of the there's a couple drunks still like hammering on the bar for beers. Somebody fallen like half asleep on the pool table. Halfway through a shot, they just like fell over, and started to take a nap and snore a little bit.
That's a mood.
They didn't get the ball in the hole, but they got the cue ball in there, so they've lost. But other than that, both of you guys have started to get a little bit of a headache. This may be telling you to either turn in for the night, you think, stop drinking.
Could be that.
Be that.
Nah.
Yeah. I'll get another rum and coke.
As any good alcoholic will let you know, the only cure for a headache is
It's
more
more
alcohol.
Yeah.
More alcohol.
Can I get a double vodka lime? Thanks.
Keep sleeping on your couch, lady. But Brandy, you've been told, actually, receive texts every once in a while from an unknown number that says a hotel has been booked for you if you so desire or need it, for as long as you are in the town or the place. Just regular ties that you would have, or that your boss would have, to pass along. Are you guys staying at the bar? I'm not muted, right?
No,
No, you're not.
I'm going to apologize. Are you talking to me or are you talking to the
I
two
said
men?
Brandy.
I didn't hear Brandy. That's why I apologize. No, I'm staying at the bar and I'm just going to keep drinking.
Okay.
Who needs a liver, anyways?
Exactly.
It can't go bad on you if it's pickled. That's all I'm saying.
It's
Never gonna
You're
die
not
because I'm
wrong.
too well preserved.
There you go.
that's the way.
It's up to you. Are you just gonna drink until you fall asleep at the bar?
Yeah.
Muriel's just like, kids. How old is Brandy, look? I don't remember if you said it.
25.
Okay.
She's probably gotten
John?
carded, like, a couple times. That night.
I'll think about it. It's been the same person every time, just because, like, after serving people are like, a shot for the server. And Muriel's just like, they're spending the money, drink it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Don't be a pussy.
Oof.
Wow.
She's rough.
Jesus.
I love her.
Muriel's bar. It's like a nice, like, on the outside it's really, really pleasant to look at, and then the moment you get inside, you're like, you
Bikers
feel
live
small. Bikers live here. There's at least 12 in the walls.
Mhm.
John, are you staying in the bar until you pass out as well?
Nah. American beer ain't gonna make me pass out. But no, 3, he'll retire to whatever hotel he's gotten.
Okay. Hotel, motel, tiny
Yeah.
places.
He probably needs to work, and so yeah.
Perfect. As you guys sleep, there's Maddie, you pass out at the bar. Muriel's just like, leave her. It's fine. We'll kick her out in the morning. We'll kick her out when it closes at 11 a.m. And then we can invite her back or drag her back in off the sidewalk if she's passed out.
I thought you said it closed at 7 a.m.
Oh no, it closes at 7. Yes. I don't know 11. As you guys sleep, it's a regular sleep. 2 are sleeping on the couch. One has retired to a motel and one has fallen asleep at the bar. It's all comfortable sleeps. It doesn't feel odd. John, you did still go and fall asleep with that like low buzzing headache. But I figured after waking up, no issue. You'll probably wake up and you'll be fine. And one by one, when you do wake up, you realize you're not in the same spots you were. You're not in front of the TV watching Netflix with your 3 cats and 1 dog, Lauren. You're on a couch, but it's not your couch. Whatever you've set up for sleeping is not there. Monty, did you fall asleep on a couch or a chair? Sorry.
No, his bed.
Oh, his bed. Oh, you went home to bed. Sorry, I thought you said the couch for some reason.
That's such a typical old person thing to do.
Go to bed at a decent time.
Fell asleep in his chair.
Yeah.
You don't wake up in your bed. You're not in your room. You're also on a couch. You have a pillow under your head, but you don't have your blankets. You're dressed. You don't know when you got dressed, but you are dressed in what you were dressed in the night before. If you had your small handgun in your waistband still, you still have that. John, you wake up not in a bed either or anything like that. You wake up in a chair looking out a window, but the window is dark. There's nothing out there. There's no scenery. It's just completely black, like it's almost been like curtained off. Brandy, you wake up and you are leaning on what seems to be a small bed. It's one of those things where, you know, whenever you sit on the floor and you like fall asleep on the side of a bed, that's where you're at right now. And that's and that's where you guys like are waking up. Slowly but surely, you are waking up in a different spot than you went to bed in. And wherever you are, you guys are alone.
Okay.
Brandy, you look over from your spot laying down on the bed and you... Oh, I messed up. You see a man sitting in a chair facing a window. Monty, you sit up a little bit and look from the couch you're on to the couch to the other couch in this room, and you see a blonde woman who looks very fresh-faced, almost. And that's where you guys are right now.
Is it Lauren? Let me ask you that question.
It's Lauren.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You would recognize it.
Go.
You would, yeah, you would.
Oh my god. What? Where am I?
Well, how in tarnation am I supposed to know? I just woke the fuck up myself. Has anybody seen my goddamn hat? No,
Okay,
son of a bitch.
Hey, Grampy, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh
I
my
swear
god,
to God.
call him Grampy.
Don't call me Grandpa. I've got 52 confirmed kills, goddammit.
I know. But just calm down. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe we're astral projecting. And that's why it's so confusing, because we like did it in our sleep or something. It's fine. We'll wake up tomorrow and I'll be on the couch with Charles and my 3 triplets. And everything will be fine.
Jesus Christ, somebody kill me now. Oh, shit. At least my back isn't stiff this morning. All right, well.
Okay, so since I'm not waking up, where are we?
Hell if I know.
Take it we're in a room. Is there anybody else other than her and I?
No, there's only you two.
All right. Any windows in the room?
Any windows? There is one big window that is behind the couch you were sitting on.
All right.
As you look out the window, there is nothing. It is just pitch black.
Taking a look out the window. Oh, you said it's pitch black out the window?
Pitch black. Yes, it is completely pitch black. There is no, you don't see trees. You don't see, a front driveway. You can't see the sun or the moon. There's no stars.
Any doors in this room?
There is one door, and you're guessing it would probably be a front door.
So it's just the window and the one door that seems to lead out because it's in the same side or something.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't know where the hell we are, so I guess we better figure it out.
Okay, where's my... Oh my god! What about Charles? Oh my god, what if he's, like, dead or something? Oh my god.
I'm sure your fucking dog will be fine.
But, like, if I'm here...
Lord,
oh my god,
Lord.
What if I was kidnapped? What if we were kidnapped by pirates or something?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a good thing you're damn pretty, because you ain't real smart. Let's try the door.
No, but listen, Grandpa. Okay, try the door. But, like, what if...
Just calm down. Your fucking dog is fine, I'm pretty sure. If all else fails, he'll just eat cat shit and he'll be alright. Let's open the damn door.
And with that, he's going to turn, give a heavy sigh, and shake his old head, and try the door.
Oh, God. As you walk up to the door, you go to grab the handle, and it shifts like it's unlocked. But when you go to push it, you can't push it open. You pull it towards you can't push it open. You do see, right, if you're looking up from the handle straight in front of you, there is a number pad. And it's asking for 4 digits.
Okay, well...
I'll explain the room for you guys. In this room, it looks like a regular sort of living room. There are pictures all over the walls, 2 couches, 1 big chair. There is a big TV stand with like an old boxed TV on it. There is, of course, there's the big front window. It's almost like a big bay window where the one couch is like leaned against. There's a plants. There is, you can see where a pathway would lead for other doors, but the doors have been like almost erased. There's no sign of like door frame. There's no sign of, like anything to like fix a hole, stuff like that. There's mail strewn about. There's a couple toys on the floor, like kids' toys. Not like baby toys, but just like young.
The decorum, I take it, is like circa mid-80s or so.
Give or take. Yep.
Can we look at the mail
Yeah.
and see if there's any names on it?
There's no names. The one name you do notice, it says Memorial Hospital. It has the address for the house and for their hospital bills. It's a pile of hospital bills.
Is there a mini fridge?
No, there's no mini fridge.
Damn.
The sound of a hand rubbing over stubble goes,
Oh, shit. I
What?
think we're gonna die.
Oh my
They
god,
got no-
don't say that! Why?
I ain't got no fucking beer. I'm getting out of here. Come on.
Are
Oh
there
my
any
god, we're gonna fuck
Are there any screws in the window, like it's bolted in or anything?
No.
All right, and the number pad, you said it's beside the door, like you can see that it's attached to a magnetic lock kind of thing.
You can't see where it's attached, but you can. It's attached. You don't see any bolts
on the
like,
wall or on the door.
On
Let
the
me ask
door.
you. On the door itself. Okay.
on the door.
Are the hinges on? And this is gonna sound dumb. Are the hinges on the inside so like it opens in, or are they on the outside so it opens out?
They are on the inside, so it opens.
They are on the inside.
All right.
Let's see. I've got my gun and my multi-tool. Wait, check to see if my multi-tool is on me.
Is it one of those things you keep in your back pocket, or
Yeah, it's like the Gerber. It's like a Gerber multi-tool, so you can like. It's got the pliers.
Yep.
Not Gerber
Yeah,
baby food. Gerber
No,
multi-tool.
no. Yes, you can.
Can I check the hinges? I want to see if I can pop one out.
Yeah, you
I can check it, or I can pop one out.
can both. As you try to see if you can pop one out, it pops out easily.
Right.
Or easy enough in the sense of, yeah, it takes a little elbow grease, but it's able to.
But it can get out.
Yep.
I eventually want to try to see if I can get all 2 or 3 or how many ever there are.
Sure, 3. There's 2. As you pop the bottom one out, there's no noise that says the door is going to fall or move. You think there's something else holding it in place besides the
Hinges. Okay.
Should we try the code? Maybe it's default or something. We could try 1 2 3 4 or 0 0 0 0. You know.
Me to never ask you to reset the password on any of my shit.
You don't even know what a password is, old man.
You did.
That's the brightest idea. Go ahead, try it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, fine. I'll go over.
Okay.
And I'll flip my hair. And I'll try 1 2 3 4.
As you punch in the code, the screen blinks for a couple minutes, and the door locks. No, I'm kidding.
And then you instantly set on fire.
You're both on fire now. I'm sorry. No.
Well, ain't that just a fine? How the fuck you doing?
As the screen blinks, it's a slow blink before you hear this sort of buzzer noise, and a light appears on the top door. There's a set of 5 lights, and one of them is now lit up red.
Okay, so that one wasn't the right one.
Well, you were
in the military, weren't you?
Right.
Don't you know, isn't this some weird military stuff? What if,
Honey, it's called a magnetic lock and a keypad. You got to know what the right combination is. Try the last 4 of your social security number.
I do it, without question.
The screen slowly blinks, and you hear another buzzer, and another light appears at the top of the door.
Okay, I don't want to keep trying this because I low key feel like a bomb is gonna go off. If I fail. So.
Well, it can't be my social security number. I think it's 1. All right, so let's try something else.
You did look at the mail. It does have an address on it. I will tell you that address just because you did ask if there was an address on there or a name. Or did you ask for the name instead? Sorry.
I asked for the name.
Okay. All you saw was Memorial Hospital then.
Okay. I'm going to look around the room.
Okay.
For any sort of clue out, look behind the TV. Is it plugged in or anything else like that?
Yeah. TV's plugged in. Everything old light fixtures, the one that stands in the corner.
Does it work if I try the television?
If you turn it on, it is on a kids cartoon network. Nope.
Can I change the channel? Please, God, can I change the channel?
I'm very sorry. The channel is stuck on 43.
And then I'm gonna.
No.
And then I'm going to turn the television off. Is there anything else like a radio or a thermostat or anything else in the room?
No radio, no thermostat, no. Actually, yeah, a radio would be one of those things. I'm going to say there's a radio. It is plugged in, but all you get is static from it.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the mail again and just kind of flip through some pieces. Mm-hmm. Can I see who the sender is?
The sender is
that Memorial Hospital?
It's Memorial Hospital.
Okay,
there's a big address.
Who's the recipient to? Yeah.
The recipient is to Logan Bright. It's just a big name. It has their address on it. It's telling you that the address is 13741 Eldridge Street and 80. Apartment number 80, sorry.
Okay. You said 3741.
Mhm.
Look at the keypad. How many is it looking for? 4 of them. All right, I'm going to try the street address.
Okay.
Sans the first one, so it'll be 3741.
3741.
Mhm.
It blinks slowly, and a light above the door lights up.
Red.
Red.
Okay.
So 5.
Then I'm going to try it without the end one, so 1374.
It slowly blinks, and then the light turns red.
All right. I've got one last shot.
One last shot. I'll let you think about it. I'm going to move over to Brandy and John
Okey-doke.
really quick. Okay? Brandy and John, you are waking up in this room. John, you still have that sort of slight buzz headache, but as you become more lucid, become more awake, you start to notice that the buzzing is shifting down. It's still a low, dull buzz, but it's there as you wake up. You guys are waking up in what seems like a child's bedroom. There's a small twin bed that Brandy is leaning on. John, you're waking up in what seems like a big rocking chair in front of this door. Or window, sorry. There is a bunch of stuffed animals everywhere, a big bookshelf, a small child's desk, a bunch of pictures on the wall, some medals and trophies above that on a shelf. And that is your setting. Good morning.
And we're in the same room, right?
You two are in the same room.
You were at the bar last night. Did I go back in and drink some more?
I passed out at the bar. Where the fuck are we?
Some kid's bedroom, it looks like. I look at the pictures on the wall. Anything stand out about them?
It looks like a big family. It's a set of 4 family. There's the mom, the dad, a older brother, and a younger daughter. The kids look extremely happy, and the parents look more like it's a little bit of a forced happiness.
Okay. Look out the window.
Look out the window. It is completely black. Pitch darkness. No sun, no moon, no trees, no street, no stars.
Check my smartphone, see what time it is.
It is saying 8 a.m.
Alright, that ain't normal at all. I just hold my phone up where she can see it.
So this isn't normal, why?
It's 8 in the morning. And it's dark outside.
It's like what, spring or summer?
Or take
Sorry, try that again.
springish, summerish. Yeah, it's on the middle.
So there absolutely should be light at 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Is there a door?
There is one door.
She's gonna get up and try the door.
As you try the handle, it locking that the unlocked sound, it just but you go to push it and it won't open.
Is it because I'm dumb and trying to push a pull door?
You try it both ways and it opens neither way.
So the handle turns, but the door doesn't move.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck.
As you look around the door to see if it is a push or a pull door, you notice a number pad.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
We're gonna die.
It wants 4 numbers, right?
It wants 4 numbers.
Are there 5 lights above theirs and 4 of them are lit up?
Could you imagine? No, I'm not that mean.
Rest in pepperoni.
There's gotta be something in this room with information about this lock. Regardless of the fact that it's a kid's room.
It's all done
Or
in
it's just meant to keep us
1970s
here.
clown.
Is it?
It's all done in 1970s clown art.
But I'll start looking through the books.
Through the books. They're all kids' books. There's like they're mostly picture books, as far as you can tell. You can see there's a couple writing books in there, maybe diaries, maybe art books. I'm not too sure until you open them. I mean, if you do open them, they are journals and art books. A lot of the there's like one book completely filled with just spelling, like just words after words after words. And then spelling, and if it's incorrect, that's crossed out and it's spelled correctly on the side.
Would this appear to be a boys' room or a girls' room?
It's a girl's room. There's a lot of pink. And I'm just doing that because it's very there's a lot of like flowers. A lot of the stuffed animals are like bunnies with little bows tied around their ears.
Cute.
There's one stuffed animal that looks like it would be a boy's stuffed animal, but it looks like a hand-me-down almost. It's a little rough.
I look at the trophies. Do they have names and dates?
The trophy dates in order from like it says 2nd, 3rd, 1st goes the date February 1990, February 1991, February 1992. The last medal says February 1993, and it says 16th.
And I'm assuming we were contemporary when we went to bed.
Contemporary.
Current time.
Current time.
Current time, yes. Sorry. The year for you guys is like I'm gonna say it's like 1993, 1994. 1994. Sorry, I'm like
smartphone.
I was like, what?
give you guys smartphones.
1993. None of you would have cell phones.
I literally just picked the dates. I'm sorry. There's phones that are good and smart in both ways.
This is future 1993, okay, Cap?
Yeah.
Alternate timeline 93.
Yeah.
Yes.
The important part is the trophies aren't from decades ago.
No.
Nope.
They're like a couple years old.
Could it be the alternate reality where in real life I was much cooler in high school?
Sure.
Yeah.
Since you're not playing yourself, sure.
Wow. That read, though. Wow.
Yep. But yeah, no, the trophies aren't from too long ago.
Okay.
They're a couple years old, at most.
True.
Okay.
Well, we can
I didn't
try.
know what
Pulling out shelves.
We can try. Wait, you. There was a journal entry there.
There's a
That
journal.
is a
yeah.
journal. I'm not reading some little girl's journal. It's just rude.
God, what was the date?
The date of what? There are a
The
lot of
last
dates in
journal
there.
entry. The last one.
The last journal entry says July 9th, 1992, and it's talking about her best summer ever.
I'm gonna
How
try
she went.
1992.
It flickers the 19 going out before the 92, and after that, both numbers fade, and the light above the door blinks on.
Good or bad?
Bad. It's red. And you hear the buzzer. Sorry, there was a loud buzzer sound.
Okay.
It wasn't a buzzer.
Wrong,
It's just
wrong.
Monty from somewhere going.
Is there a clothes dresser?
Yes.
I'm gonna start
There are
tearing
two.
through that. See what we can find.
you find a lot of children's clothing.
What a surprise.
To be fair, as a kid, I used to hide things in my dresser drawers. So
There's
Yeah,
nothing. There's
big move.
nothing hidden in the drawers. That
It's,
you like tear through the shirt drawer. It's just little cute shirts with flowers on them. You tear through.
I'm not in that room with them, but I want to know: are there names on the trophy, and are they John Benet Ramsey?
No.
The look of disgust on Jason's
god!
face.
Oh my god! He's like, you piece of shit.
The look on Jason's face. At the picture.
Honestly, oh my fucking god.
The names on the trophy are Camilla Bright.
Good to know. Carry on.
I go knock on the door.
I'm very sorry, but you get no response.
Womp.
Well, there's no knock in return. I could have done it where you guys are both trying to open the same door, but
Oh
Like,
fuck.
what I was thinking is we're each on either side, so all of a sudden we're on the other side. We hear tuk 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 tuk. We're like,
excuse me, Nani. Okay.
Lauren's crying.
mood.
shaving a haircut.
No, there's no knock. There is no return knock. There is no hello or voice or anything like that coming from the other
I'm
side.
feeling very old boy right now. Feeling very much like the film Old Boy.
Honestly.
Does the rocking chair seem pretty sturdy?
Yep.
I try to put it through the window.
Should have expected this. It bounces off of the window. When you tap the glass with your finger, it sounds like glass. But when you try to break it, it's almost like it's more of a plexiglass or like a bulletproof glass. It just boing, bounces off. The rocking chair hits the floor, and there's no damage done to it. The window has no damage done to it.
Can we open the window?
No. It's sealed. There's no screws or anything keeping it shut, but anytime you try to pull it, it doesn't open.
Well, I'm gonna go over to the bookshelf then, and I'm going to start looking through everything that has something written in it.
Okay. You have found you find a couple journals like dating back to when she like started to write. You find a lot of books that have just like words that are being spelt and spelt correctly on the other side. And you find a couple art books. They're not good art books, but they're good for a kid, I guess.
She's doing her best, okay?
She is. She really is. Other than that, you find dictionaries and just like simple-minded reading books with a lot of pictures.
I check to see how sturdy the door is.
It seems like a regular wooden door.
I look over my shoulder to see that Brandy, is that your name? Is occupied with her book. I reach into my leather and I pull out the appropriate tool for the job. And then I just start wailing on the door.
This is your hammer
Mm-hmm.
that you're pulling out? Okay.
Okay. Jason's.
Underhammer 3 arm. Okay, as you start smacking on this door, you hear what would be wood splintering and indenting. You hear the electricity coming from your hammer on every hit. It's like this little, almost zapping sound, I guess. And as you continuously slam into the door, you can see an indent starting, but as soon as you go to pull the hammer away, it bounces back. Almost like a rubber piece. So you are damaging the door, but
the damage isn't sticking.
But the damage isn't sticking.
I put the hammer up.
So Brandy's over there doing her thing, and all of a sudden she goes, "Quiet, quiet, quiet!" Turn around and looks at John, and John's like, "Nope."
I tried.
Yep, I think we're going to have to figure out the code. I start looking through one of the journals for important dates.
The most common, well, a lot of them seem happy and good and like just a regular child's like journal entries saying all the good things that happened in her day instead of the bad things. They all date back, like she's missed a couple days here and there. A lot of them are around the date of July 9th, 1992. Then it's like July 8th, July 10th, July 7th. Those are the biggest journal entries. With the last date being July 9th, 1992, where she says this has been the best summer ever.
July 9th.
July 9th, 1992.
I go type in 7992.
7992. The numbers blink slowly, the 79 disappearing before the 92, and then there is a loud buzzer sound, and the light above the door turns red. Another one.
You have to number it Canadian style. It needs to be 9792. I thought about it as you were typing it. I was like, stupid American.
We're in Florida. Well, we were in Florida.
Yeah, but your keeper
Yeah, but
is.
Does the journal say-
But the GM's Canadian.
I wish.
I wish.
Could try 0709. Maybe the year's not important.
The year hangs around longer on the screen. I don't know if that's significant or not.
It did stick around longer for you as well. Remind you of that.
Might as well try 9792.
All right, type that in.
I was like, didn't you guys just do that number?
No.
Sorry. The 9 and the 7 is the same thing. They blink slowly before fading before the 92, and then you hear the loud buzzer and another light appears above.
All right, so that's 3 tries we've taken, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the child's birthday?
There's child's birthday. If you go looking, it's gonna take some time to like go through the journal entries. There's always a lot of talk about spelling bees and how it falls on her birthday every year, which is February 7th. And pick a year. How old is she? She's 12.
Yeah, that wouldn't. But the 92 hung around with multiple other numbers in front. Is there a journal entry for her birthday in 92?
In 92, she talks about getting first finally in her school spelling bee and how it was like a double celebration for her birthday and for her win and about all her hard work that she's done.
Does she have a trophy for that?
She does. When you look above the desk, there are 4. There's 3, 2 medals, 1 trophy, and then like a participation paper. It goes from 2nd, 3rd, 1st, and then 16th.
I'll check the one for the appropriate year.
For the year of her birthday, or
for the one she came in first.
She won first in 1992, so we're checking the.
So yeah, checking the 92 one.
Place.
Yeah, take it down, see if anything's written on it or stuck to the bottom, or if it's one of them little cup style ones, if anything's inside it.
Nope. There was like a little like Beanie Baby doll in it. It looks like it was a gift. The tag has been ripped off of it. It's like just this little a little bird.
Tear it open. Tear it See what's inside.
Get it.
I'm guessing beans.
You now have thousands of beans all over your feet.
What? No, I didn't tear it up. What color
But
is
as
it?
you
Sorry.
as you arrange the beads, they fall into a certain number.
No.
What color is
just
the
say-
beanie
they just
beanie
say
bird?
run.
The beanie bird is like it looks like it would be a like the flamingo beanie babies. It's got the long neck and like the big furry base at the neck and then like the big body and the long legs, but it's purple. It almost looks like it's been like crudely like dyed. You can still see some pink through it, but it's dyed purple.
She was going through her goth phase.
At a
At
whopping
12?
age of 12 years old.
Wow.
She was
Not okay.
advanced. What? I pocket the beanie baby.
It goes in the trench. It goes in the coat where everything else goes.
You just hear a small like and that's it.
It's in interdimensional pockets inside of his coat.
If you're carrying around a hammer, you might as well have hammer
Wait,
space.
there's a
I'm just
desk?
Yep.
I'm gonna look through the desk.
There's like that's where you found the most like recent journal book where it says like best summer ever and all that type of stuff. There's a picture on the desk. There is like a little jar full of pens and pencils. There's one dictionary that's been like shoved to the back. It looks like she's been like, you know when you take a pen and you just like rub it on a desk and you start engraving it? Like it looks like she's been doing that in one spot. Doesn't say anything, it's just in a line.
I want to take the picture out of its frame. See if there's anything
Okay.
written on the back of the picture.
On the back of the picture, it says, Mom, Brody, me, Dad. It says best summer ever, and like in the crude writing, July 9th, 1992. The parents, or the kids look like Brody seems paler compared to most of the kids, to mostly everybody. Camilla looks extremely happy, and then the two parents seemed like they've got a sort of forced happiness about them.
Why the fuck would they put this kind of door in a child's room? What kind of
It's a
fucked up
door that
parents
heals
are these?
itself. It's a door that heals itself. Wherever we are, it is not natural.
I'm gonna keep looking through the desk. See if I can find anything else.
As you continue looking through, there are papers, and it's just like a lot of the same thing. It's a lot of spelling, but you notice after a while, once there's like incorrect, if there's an incorrect spelling, normally she'd cross it out, put the correct spelling. Now it's just left. It's just a bunch of words sloppily written and incorrect.
I'm going to knock on the wall. Any of the walls that I think are interior walls, I'm going to knock on them.
As you knock around the walls, they all sound like there's a dull echo on the other side.
Kool-Aid man it.
Yeah.
Well, if the doors are that
That's a
tough, the
one.
walls are going to be tough too, I'm sure.
I know, but I just get enjoyment of watching you smack a wall.
Is there anything under the bed?
Stuffed animals, shoes, couple
Monster.
discarded clothing. Monster, your face is gone.
Oh no!
Oh, there's nothing.
Is there a closet?
Yes.
What's in the closet?
Monster.
Monsters.
Monsters, everything. The clothes start turning into monsters.
I love how
As
you
you-
think monsters are gonna scare me.
It's true. Just rips your face off. You go into the closet. It's a fairly small closet. It's a lot of like hanging clothes. There's a couple dresses. There's a couple jackets, sweaters. At the bottom of the floor, it's been cleared out, and it's like it's got actually a blanket and a pillow, and it looks like the child slept there a couple times.
If the kid had such a great summer, why was she sleeping in the closet?
Mhm.
Does the diary look like there's been pages ripped out?
No, but whenever you do look and you see like written and then erased and then written back on top of.
Can I make out what was written before?
It's too rough. Like the eraser she had was like disgusting. You know that feeling.
The nasty erasers.
Nasty. Ugh. Is there a carpet on the floor?
Mhm.
Like a rug or carpet? Like it completely covers the floor, or is it like a rug that moves?
It's a carpet that completely covers the floor. Are you ripping up the carpet? Is this what I'm getting
I'm
at?
really tempted to.
You've already trashed the room.
It's that, or I'm gonna start tearing open stuffed animals.
Jesus. The kid's gonna go home like, what the fuck? No.
Well, you shouldn't put a fucking hellhound in a room. Rip and tear, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh God. John, is there anything else you'd like to do in the room?
You better figure
Get
out
out?
something fast, or she's gonna start ripping and tearing stuffed animals open.
Oh God.
V, I like your smile. It's great.
I'm like,
I looked at the rest of the trophies, see if there's anything weird up there.
besides the difference in placements, it goes from 3rd, 2nd to 1st, and then 16th.
Check out the 16th one.
Okay. The 16th is a participation paper. It's from the year after she got first, and it is the year 1994. So it goes 90, 91, 92. Wait, no, it's 93. Am I lying? Sorry. 90, 91, 92, 93. 92 is the best year ever, and that's also the year she got first.
Alright, but the 92 is the one that stays on the little monitor. Along with it. So what is the first two that we need? The first two numbers that we need. I start going through the journal again, looking for any other big dates or big events that year.
In the year 1992?
Mm-hmm.
Besides the month of her birthday and also the month that she won the spelling bee, there's a couple small entries where she's just talking about things she's doing with her brother. They're going to the park a lot more. They're going out for dinners and movies as a family a lot more. And then they and then it's the big entry. It's like a 5-page entry about what they did in the summer that says best summer ever. And then
Anything noteworthy in there?
she talks about like going camping and going to like this like a campsite that has small cabins where her brother and her shared a bunk bed. There's like a little water park there. And it's just family having a great time.
Is there a specific date associated with it?
It's the date, the July 9th, 1992.
Alright, we already tried that one.
It's the same on the back picture. You kind of guess that like it was a picture at the beginning of the summer.
I don't know. I'm at a loss right now.
We could try her age in 92. Since she was 12.
And we've got, what, 2 guesses left?
You got 2 guesses left.
Hey, you're in better shape than we are.
At least you didn't put your social security number.
I'm playing Monty. Leave him
You
alone.
want to try 1292?
Well, I mean, what else do we have to go on?
1292.
1292. The numbers blink. You notice the 2 disappears before the 1 and the 92. And then it does a loud beep at you, and another light on the top turns red.
The same beep or a different beep?
Like it's a red light. It's the buzzer. It's the incorrect.
No, you said it beep, so it's the same. Okay,
Yes.
same buzzer.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
The buzzer.
All right.
Yeah,
So we've
it
got
was
1
the
and
whole-
92. Right.
It's the old Price is Right.
And we can rule out that 2, 7, and 9 don't work. Unless V has fucked me and told me the wrong thing from the very first one I tried.
What was the first one you tried?
1992.
Oh yeah, 1992.
Yeah.
Start digging through the journal for anything in February of 92. I mean, in January of 92, excuse me.
January of 92. Just a lot of talk about. Yes, actually, Maddie, I do realize I did make a mistake. You did say 1992. The 1 would have stayed longer than the second 9 would. So you guys do have the 3 numbers missing the second digit. It's just talking a lot of prep and how tired she is, and she doesn't want to do the spelling bee anymore. She just wants to spend time with her brother. It's a very
Has there been any talk about her brother?
She talks about her brother a lot. How she loves her brother. How much fun she has hanging with him. How they are extremely close.
How many years
And how
older
she
is
visits
he?
him a lot. Sorry.
How much older is he than her?
Based on the picture, you could tell he's at least like late teens, so like 17, 18.
Well, let's hold on to it for a second, see if we can find anything else. But we might want to try 1892.
Might try what now?
1892. Her brother's 18.
17, 18. There's no specific
Well,
age.
no,
That's
we know
said.
the 7 doesn't work.
I'll let you guys think about it. I will go back to to Monty and Lauren for a bit.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
I tried 1347 because that was the number of the address, right?
You are correct. I realize I have 1347.
Yeah.
The Okay. Yeah, I see what I did now. That's my own mistake.
That's
I'm
okay.
glad you called me out on that. You notice that the 1347. You notice that the 4 blinks like stays longer,
A little bit longer.
a little bit longer, and the 3 blinks for like a split second from the second position to the 4th position, and then goes out.
Okay.
That's my own fault. I apologize.
All right, Lauren, move out of the way.
Okay.
And he hitches up his shorts.
Are they like cargo shorts?
Yeah, they're like khaki cargo shorts.
No. The choicest of choice.
He's got a faded like tank top underneath the floral pattern shirt.
Now, wait a minute.
He takes his gun out and hands it to her.
Okay.
Is it like
Just, God damn it, woman, just hold on to it.
like delicately holding?
I'm
She's
going
like
to.
holding it by the trigger guard, like delicately between 2 fingers.
It's just like dangling.
Yeah.
Look, just do me a favor. It's kind of a hair trigger. You drop it, you might shoot your cooter off, so be careful.
Okay.
I'm going to type in 8043.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I've got to do it at least once. You know me. You watch as the screen blinks and it's slow before the numbers finally roll through and stop on each number that you've put in. So 8043.
Mhm.
And there's a loud click, and the light above the door, the last light, goes green. And as it clicks, the door creaks, and it starts to fall because you've removed the screws. It
I
starts falling
just
forward.
step out of the way, grab Lauren, and like move her back.
It just
You
hits the ground with a big
it!
thud, and the door is open.
Are you still holding the gun like this?
Yes.
Like between two fingers?
Yes.
I just shake my head and take the gun from you, pat your hand, and then put the gun in my pocket, back in my waistband.
Oh my god, so we're free.
Well, don't go running out for your next serving of quinoa. First of all, let's figure out what's on the other side of the door.
Taking a look through the door, what do I see?
You see pitch blackness, the same outside the window. There's no path, there's no... It's just like a sheen black glass sort of texture. Like there's a bit of shine, but there's no way you'd know where the light is coming from.
I'm going to take one of the letters and flip it through the door.
Take one of the numbers and flip it through the door.
One of the letters, one of the,
Oh, okay.
the pieces of mail, and just
And then
flip it through
fling
the
it
door.
out. As you fling it out the door, it stays airborne for a little bit before it hits the ground. It just slides across the ground, almost like it's on a floor.
Okay. I'm going to look at Lauren and take her hand and put it on my shoulder.
Just remember this. You're my favorite granddaughter.
And then I'm going to start...
You.
Don't get excited. You're my only granddaughter.
So he starts moving through the door. I'm going to start moving through the door.
As you take your first kind of cautious step, your foot... Do you step heavy? Do you step light?
Oh no, I'm definitely like towing the water.
As you go to end your... like put your toes on the ground in the pitch blackness, you step... It does start with the foot. Like you do hit something, and as
Yeah,
you lay
it's
your
like-
foot down,
Yeah.
it's a flat surface.
Okay.
It's a solid flat surface.
You
If you
got
step
me.
on it a couple times, there's no sound. It's just like, it's just the rubber of your shoe hitting what seems like a.
Oh, that's not
glass.
creepy at all.
It's just like
Is
the like low, squeak,
From-
like.
It's like stepping on a basketball court with shoe. I'm going to step all the way out, and then I'm going to look around. Is this like a house, and this was like the front room, or is this literally just the only thing that's there? Do I see other doorways?
There's nothing. There's a dull glow like way off in the distance. It's like almost like it's like a small little like pee hole. Like when you look, you turn your flashlight on and you look, and it's like that small circle. That's what you see way off in the distance. As you turn to look towards the house, it's just that pure black mat that you saw looking out the window and looking out the door, and that's underneath you. The room disappears. You still see the door, like the doorway into the room, and like the bright lights that the room has been lit to. But other than that, it's pure pitch black. You don't see any other doors. It's just this and the small light off in the distance.
Draw the gun and start making my way towards
Make
the
your way
light.
towards the light.
As I walk, I tell Lauren,
We get out of here alive. You're going to buy me a steak at the Sizzler.
Of course. Oh my god, we haven't hung out in so long, and I'm
Stop.
fine right now.
Just stop talking, please. Jesus Christ. He's so mean. I'm so sorry.
I love this. I
It's
love
totally
it so
okay.
much.
She's used to her super rude, mean grandpa.
They're great. I love them.
He's-
They're
He's particular.
particular. He's perfect. Moving back to John and Brandy. Have you guys done some thinking? You guys done some thoughting?
Can we take a closer look at like the spelling bee stuff?
Yeah. You see it's just as the repeating thing. You see 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 16th, and the years go through. They all have the date February on them. Goes from 1990 for 2nd place, 1991 for 3rd, 1992 is 1st, and then 1993 is 16th. It's a medal, a small trophy, and then like a participation paper.
Jason, I really think it's 1692. Or it's 1-0. Well, no, because it shouldn't be 1-0. It would be 0-1 if you were doing it for number 1.
Yeah.
Which
Eh,
really
let's go
leaves
to
16. We're
Let's
gonna
go 16.
die.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
want to have this known. We are gonna die.
Gotta die and make new characters now. Sorry.
GG, it's been fun.
GG, it's been fun knowing y'all.
Just rename them.
Just rename them. Yeah.
Ben Modison, John's brother.
No, I knew
My-
his cousin.
Minor
He'd be,
deity for hire.
He'd be
Minor
Magny's
deity.
All right.
The Jim
let's-
Magny's son.
You know what? It's the best I got, and Jason's kind of in agreement. It's kind of all we got. We're gonna go 1692.
1692. It's the same thing that you notice with the door. The 1, the 9, the 2 that you tried earlier stays in place. When you put in the 6, it blinks slowly along with it, and then the numbers start rolling through until they hit the correct digit. 1692. And they stay. And then you hear an unlocking sound, and the light above the door blinks on, but it blinks green instead of red this time. And the door pushes open a little bit. The door is
Let's swing it open.
unlocked.
I hate this room.
Yeah, I've stayed in better.
I mean, I don't even think you guys would probably fit on the bed.
Didn't I wake up on the bed?
Half on the bed. You fell asleep on the bar, so you were like half on the bed.
So I woke up sleeping on the floor against the bed. Excellent. All right.
Like the true Disney princess you are.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
As you pull open the door and you look out, John, you can actually see like a slight indent where your hammer had hit. It had stayed on the opposite side of the door, but it had repaired itself on the inside. You look out, you see that pitch blackness that you guys looked outside the window and saw. The floor, the ceiling, and the everything. There's nothing out there besides what you can now see far off in the distance, a glowing light, and you're not too sure, but you think you see something else out there, but it seems very far as well.
I'm gonna hold onto the door frame and then just like slide my foot into the darkness. just to see if there's like actual floor, or I'm gonna fall off into the abyss.
You fall into the abyss. No, I'm kidding.
For fuck's sakes.
As she's doing that, I took a trophy over her shoulder out into the darkness.
Clang, clang.
As you do that, you hear like the clang just from the metal hitting. You hear like a dull thud as it hits the ground, but you hear like the ting echo through. Did you throw the metal or did you throw the trophy?
We'll go with the middle.
The metal. So it's like a coin. Whenever you like fling it into the air, you can hear it spinning. You hear that until it hits the ground and it clangs and it echoes throughout the area, but it slides and it stays down. As it clangs and hits the ground, actually, Monty and Lauren, you hear the clang coming from, like, your left, but, like, farther.
Okay. Oh, what was that? What was that? Hello?
You guys are great. John.
I can't believe I survived a damn rice field for 3 years to get killed because my goddamn granddaughter's yelling, "Hello!"
Brandy, John, you heard the hello. I'm not letting you retcon that. You heard the hello.
Oh, Jesus. And some grumbling.
It's a little bit grumbling, but you heard the hello.
I head off in the direction of the hello.
And we're off just like straight forward. Okay.
I have it just in my hand. My gun's out.
Okay. As you walk out, you notice the pitch blackness. You actually hear, after stepping out, you hear a slam from behind you, and as you turn to quickly look, your door is gone. It's just pitch black. It's just a clean slate. If you look back, Monty and Lauren, you look back to your door. It's gone too. It was like just 2 echoes at the same time coming from both directions. So it's just like you just look behind you and it's complete darkness. You can see some movement now coming towards you.
I'm crying already.
I move Lauren behind me and then square up. Keep the gun up.
Oh yeah, I mean, Brandy's walking forward with hers up as well. Like, careful, practiced cop movements.
Oh God.
Except she's not a cop, so it's all learned from like TV shows.
When you're bored, you just watch the cop shows, and that's just can't tell you what to do. It's your day off.
Law and Order's great.
As you guys start getting closer, you can clearly see each other. It's not like there's no light, so you're surprised at how well you can see, but you can see each other now.
It's that whole movie trope of light in a dark room.
Yep.
Yeah, light in a black room. I got you.
You're the old codger from the bar. Did everybody at the bar get pulled here?
No, she wasn't in the damn bar.
I don't
she
drink,
wasn't.
actually.
I would have remembered her.
Put your eyeballs back in your fucking head, son.
Hear me out. Don't do that.
Corporal Montague J. Gunderson. And who do you be?
I'm John Modison, Godling for hire. I've got a
You
card
think
here
awfully high of yourself, don't you, boy?
Oh, you should hear my dad.
Oh my god, I heard that too.
That was well done.
I love it. It's great.
Thank you.
And who's that pretty woman by your side?
I never asked her name.
That's true, actually.
What'd you do, meet each other in a Wilson's leather shop? You look like you shopped together.
You're both wearing like biker chaps and shit.
Are we?
No, we just woke up in a room.
Oh, I've had that happen.
We met online,
1973.
actually.
Actually, I don't know who he is.
Well, wasn't me the first time I woke up with a strange woman in a room I wasn't sure of. 1973, California.
Ew,
Shit.
Grandpa!
Sir, I would love to hear that story, but I kind of want to get out of this darkness. The name's Brandy, by the way, with an I. Not that Y shit.
Brandy, you seem like a fine girl. A good wife you might make someday.
And he puts his belt. He puts his gun back in his belt. I was just waiting to make the joke. I was just waiting to make the
All
joke.
session.
I was just anticipating.
I was wondering which of you was gonna do it, because I figured it was gonna be you or it was gonna be Jason.
Oh.
I'm actually a little ashamed that it had not occurred to me. In hindsight,
watch-
it really should have.
More Guardians of the Galaxy 2 for you. All right.
This is my granddaughter, Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you. So how did you end up here?
I don't know. I passed it at the bar last night.
I like you.
Which bar?
There's only one bar in town.
No, it was the roughest bar in town.
Is there only one
Not the
bar
only
in
bar in
town?
town.
Muriel's.
The roughest bar in town, Muriel's. God bless Betty White, our patron
okay.
saint of Muriel's bar.
then she'd say that I was in the roughest bar in town.
Oh.
Usually get the best
You know-
alcohol there.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Certainly got good at entertainment.
Ew.
No, I'm pretty sure I watched somebody throw darts at somebody else last night. It was fucking hilarious.
That must have been after I left. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm interested in seeing what that pinpoint of light is over my shoulder.
I'm
Y'all wanna
interested
walk
in
that way?
Food. I'm still very hungover.
I'm a little
You can
hungry
always drink water before
too.
you pass out.
Do you think there's a Chipotle near here?
John, what part of I passed out at the bar did you miss?
Yeah, fair point.
No, honey, I'm pretty sure there's not a Chipotle near here.
The fuck is Chipotle?
It's one of them fancy burrito places.
The fuck is a
It's so
burrito?
good. Oh my god. You don't know what a burrito is?
Would I have
I didn't know what-
asked what the fuck a burrito was if I knew what a burrito was? Is she dumb?
Wow. You
Now-
just met.
Normally, I would find that funny, but keep in mind that I did say she's my granddaughter, so keep your tone civil.
My question
The opinion-
stands.
She's as smart as she's gonna be.
Oh wow.
She's a surprising individual. Very reliable.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm.
Well, I
He
guess
John's
pats
looking
you on
around.
the-
Does he see the pinprick of light?
Everybody can see the pinpoint of light off in the distance.
Good. I was afraid it was just us seeing the other doors, and it would all be gone.
You start walking towards each other. Now what?
You guys are stuck in the black abyss. I'm sorry. Game over. You guys escaped the rooms though.
Ta-da!
Hunt over. No. Sorry. As you guys, are you guys all walking? Are you guys?
Mhm.
yeah,
You made
yeah.
friends? We're talking.
She's pulled like the hammer back, so she's basically unarmed her gun and reholstered it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Perfect. Okay. And you guys are making your way to the pinpoint? Pin light.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, normally I don't walk towards light, but I guess this is an exception.
So
Well, I
edgy.
figured it would happen sometime soon.
Sometime soon. That's what we
If
know.
this is purgatory and death, it sucks.
I don't know. It's not that bad. It's not that good.
As you
You know,
guys,
maybe purgatory.
maybe purgatory. If anybody would know, it would probably be John. I'm gonna say that. As you guys walk towards the light, it's one of those things. It's just you keep walking. It grows more and more and more until you realize you can actually step through what feels like an archway. The way the light is cut out now, it's directly in front of you. It's not blinding. It's just like a dull white light.
Is it like you're looking from are you looking from like a dark room into a room that's lit?
Except
kind of
you don't see anything.
Okay.
It's just it's like a white sheet almost. But it's not it doesn't have that like texture, that flowiness like a sheet
And-
would, but it's
We're
And
going
I
from a
go-
dark void to a lit void.
there you go, yep. Okay. In goes Monty. Is anyone else following suit?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say Lauren's probably like,
Hey, Monty, can you hear us from over there?
no.
There's no sound. You can't hear him. As soon as you've stepped through, you look back and you see, for Monty and Lauren who have walked through now, as you turn back to look, you see the archway and you see a long stretch of road leading, you don't know where because it's so long that you can't even see what's in the distance.
So we're like standing on the side of a road?
Not like you're in the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
So you have the archway and you're like standing just a step away from the archway.
Is it like a tunnel?
You're out in there's trees surrounding this road. It's an open road. You can see the sky. It's not night, but it's kind of on that version of dusk, where
Okay.
there's still like a
twilight.
little bit of like twilight, yeah. And there's trees surrounding the path, and then the archway has a fence sprouting from
Okay.
your side, and then it's going.
I'm going to ask this question and I'll explain. Are they palmetto trees, which are trees that you find a lot of in Florida? They're like a short palm tree.
No, they look more like evergreens. Evergreens, you can see some mixtures of like maple trees. It's a forest. Birch tree.
Hey,
It's a lot.
Dorothy. I'm pretty sure we're not anywhere near fucking Kansas anymore.
Oh my god, we're in Canada.
Nope, no one's apologized in the last 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure we're not in Canada.
Well, obviously not you, jerk.
Well, John, I guess the only way to go is forward.
Oh, yeah.
If we die, your dad's gonna put us back on Earth, right?
That's not really his.
That's not really his
That's
realm.
not his gig, really.
Not what he does.
My
Do you
statement
think-
stands. If we
I'll
die,
just lean over.
your dad's gonna put us back on Earth, right?
Well, me probably, but yeah.
I don't know about you. Who you get?
I just had a
gonna-
whole
I don't know if he
Great
knows
Hearts
you.
even moment.
I'm gonna lean over to Monty and just like, you think these guys are insane? They sound
they're not
really
even-
weird.
No, we
They're
haven't
not
stepped
even
through.
here.
You can't even hear them.
Oh.
They're still on the other side.
When you walked through the light, you are in a completely different place. If you try to
Oh.
step through the archway to go back, you're just on the other side of the archway.
Well, this is fun. I love dying and being dead.
Is there any trash or litter on the side of the road?
No.
Not that I can see. Okay.
It's just a wide dirt road.
Oh, it's a dirt
It's
road.
it's like padded dirt, so like it's obviously used quite a bit.
Okay. Like a
but,
logging road.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, then Brandy's gonna walk through the archway since there's nowhere else to go but forward.
I'll follow her.
All right. As you guys walk out, it's the same scene. You've stepped through the archway, you look around, you see a lot of trees. There's the archway that has the fence. Trees surround everything. There is a large building behind you. As you walked out, you can kind of see the building right away. I know, like, I explained whenever you turned around, but there is a large building. There's no sign, but there is wording on top of the archway that says Memorial Hospital.
But I take it there's no. So it's like it's one of the old great. Okay, I got you now.
Yeah,
that you
one
said
of the
an
old
archway.
greats. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're fine. My brain was thinking like one of the stone, like a stone archway that you
Oh,
see like at
no.
the beginning of a tunnel. You're talking like an old wrought iron archway that's there. So
Yes.
got you. And I take it that it is in poor condition.
It's rusted. At least the fencing and the wrought irons. It's rusted. It looks old. When you look back at the building, it
Mhm.
looks taken care of. It doesn't look like there's vines growing or anything like that. All the lights in the windows and the doorways are on.
So it's not your typical tropey haunted hospital thing.
No. at
It
least from
looks
the
like it's
outside.
a current building. All right.
Well, the name on the letters that were sent to was the name of the people, right? I think they said.
Last name.
Anyways, they were all directed from this hospital here. So
Okay.
Let's go see if they got a phone. Maybe we can call for help or something.
All right, just don't say anything about how we got here, okay? They'll think you're crazy and they'll put you in a home.
I just give her this, like, serious look, like, are you...
I'll make sure not to do that.
Just start walking away.
Oh, darn! Now I have to think of another plan!
He pats her face gently.
I'll try not to do that.
Oh God, are all of you walking towards the hospital, or are we just doing Monty and Lauren? I'm just doing
No, I'm following behind him.
Do I feel like there's something I need here?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not that you know of.
Well, then, since I have nothing better to do, might as well follow the crazy people. I say as I am also crazy. But hey.
I was just saying, did you say that out loud?
Semantics.
Yeah, I would turn around and just look at her if she's not okay.
As you guys walk up to the building, it's well lit. You notice, like, you can see some, like, chips in brick that the building has been made out of. It's sort of like, it looks like it's been painted the slate gray, but it is made out of brick, so it is one of the older looking hospitals. The doors, they push open, you can easily get in. Lights are on. There's no one around. There are lights in the distance that flicker and then stay on. And then they don't flicker again. But that's what that is. Brandy, as you step into the threshold of the hospital, you get this dull ringing in your head, and you can't tell what it is at first until it's like shooting from temple to temple, and you hear a voice right, like, you hear it, you don't know if the others can hear it. As you look around, you can tell that they're just looking and exploring the hospital, and it's a voice, and it says, "Find what's mine." And then it stops and the pain subsides. You don't have pain in your head anymore.
Okay.
Is there a, like, lobby desk or an information desk that would, like, be there?
As you walk in, it's like a little hallway, and then it spreads out into two large hallways, and it has, like, the desk, like a big U desk in the middle. There's nobody manning it.
Any phones there, though?
There are, there's just, like, 2 or 3 regular phones that have, like, a bunch of buttons.
All right. Any phone books?
Any phone book? No. There's a bunch of papers laying around. You can't read them. They're all, like, they look like scribble. Like, not even Dr. Scratch. They're just, like, lines of scribble.
I kind of blink at him for a second, hold them out, and go,
either I'm having a stroke or these are illegible.
I hand one to Lauren.
Please,
no.
God, tell me I'm having a stroke. No? Oh, shit. Okay.
No, definitely just scribbles. Like they're playbooks or something.
Okay.
I don't like this at all.
I pick up one of the phones and listen to see if I hear a dial tone.
It's just static.
I push the 9 to see if it needs an open line or an 8.
So you hear the beep, like, when you press the button, but it's just static still.
Okay.
The phones?
Are they like the old push button phones that are like kind of like that wide at the base, and like they have the little hook in the bottom of them, or like at the back of them, so you can lift them off, and they have the cradle?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take the cord off of it, and the handset, comes out. I'm gonna take that and take the cord from that off, take the handset, and just kind of tuck it in one of my pockets, put the cord in one of my pockets, and take the actual base of the phone itself, and go,
well, it may not be good for making a phone call, but I bet it'll ring a fucking bell, won't it?
Uh-huh. I mean, I guess. I don't think there's anybody here you need to fucking worry about there, Gramps.
Better be prepared, though. I like how your grandpa thinks.
Don't give him compliments.
There's a part of me that just wants to go, well, if I don't find you handsome, at least I'll find you handy.
Oh my gosh. That is the first thing I thought of when I heard his voice too. I'm
Me
like,
too.
oh fuck!
Me too.
It's red green!
I just heard red green, and I'm like, oh god.
A Canadian icon.
He truly is a
Honestly.
Canadian icon.
Terrible. Terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
Is there anything that indicates certain rooms or any, like, is there like
Yeah.
a directory or map or anything on the walls?
There is a map on the wall. It does state like the "you are here," and it shows like rooms that are like it goes off, and then it like goes in a full square, and it shows like little hallways here and there, and like where room is what. And it shows stairs. This hospital is a 3-floor hospital.
Fun.
Is there a cafeteria?
There is a cafeteria. It is on the first floor.
I pointed that out to Brandy. He gets
My
the
man
food.
thinking smart.
We can get coffee and also some grits while we think.
What pray tell is a grit?
What pray tell is it?
Because I
Lauren
know you're
doesn't
playing a
fucking
character,
know.
but everything in my head just started screaming at you, Jason.
It's a line from my cousin Vinny.
I know it is. And what, pray tell, is a grit? All right, so where do we want to start?
I'll just kind of like look to Brandy. So, you hungry?
I could eat.
Maybe somebody will be in the kitchen? I could go for a coffee or something. Let's go.
Oh god, is she getting dragged by the...
What? You cut out on. You cut
No,
out. for
I
me.
stopped talking because I'm my brain is not working. I'm getting dragged along by like this is link arms dragging along, isn't it?
Yeah, we're off to see the wizard, you guys.
Oh god.
Brandy's like head is back. Like I don't want to go.
No.
But she goes because that's probably the best place to find something.
Sounds like we're taking a trip to the mess hall.
All
right, let's go.
Cafeteria, Grimp.
Cafeteria, mess hall, whatever.
What era is he from?
I don't know. Prehistory.
Vietnam War, Missy. I jumped on a Huey out of Saigon.
What is he
Road
talking?
I don't know.
Ah, what the fuck ever. Let's go. I'm home.
He gets cranky when he doesn't have his breakfast.
I am now dual wielding. I've got a pistol, a phone, and my pistol.
I reach into my jacket and pull out my flask.
Keep it going. Gonna need this.
Oh, look at you, preacher man. You're holding on me.
I give you a hit.
Oh,
It's
he
L.
takes a little. He takes a swig.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's ale, made the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh.
Oh. That'll put hair on your nutsack. Let's go.
Oh God.
I love
I
him.
like
He's
your
great.
grandfather.
He's great.
Yeah, he's all right.
You don't even have a nutsack, but it'll grow hair there. Your
Oh my
next life,
God.
you'll be born with hairy nuts.
Oh, yay!
Jesus Christ.
No hair on the head.
Oh. Race below. I want to talk about it. Oh god. As you guys walk, the cafeteria, whenever you looked briefly at the map, it was in the back, like right corner of the building. You guys were right in the center. So it seems like an easy walk that's just like straight and up. So you start your walk there. As you do, like, you can check out rooms. All of the rooms are empty as you walk by. Hallways don't have anything. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was hoping you would say all the rooms and not most of the rooms are empty. I'm like, what the fuck's in the ones that aren't?
No, all of the rooms so far that you have gone by are empty. You can clearly see into them. No curtains are drawn. Like, everything is open. Beds are empty.
You know how some hospitals have like patient names on plaques outside of them, or something like that, or charts,
like a whiteboard name,
or something. Is there anything that indicates that?
It looks like they've all been wiped. Like, not even clean. They've just, like, if there's any name, like, you see a brief, like, you can see the letter E where somebody tried to wipe off the name and then just missed that letter but left it. Most of them are like that or are clearly wiped off.
Okay.
As you continue down, you make your first turn. You see, as like you walk down, and there are hallways that break off into like more into the hospital. You see one of the lights that is above, like, it's like a T, and one of the lights that hit directly in front of that one hallway are blinking, and then it settles and stays on. And so you continue.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna look down
Down the hallway as you
down the
walk
hallways.
by.
Yeah.
Okay. All of the hallways are empty. You see lights on. You can see another blinking light every once in a while, almost like it's traveling down
Like
a set thing. But it blinks. Like, these are all like the LD lights, and they're all like sectioned. But you see like a blinking light, and then it stops and it stays on down another hallway as you continue.
okay.
You guys keep making your way just to the calf, or
Yeah.
We've got one goal in mind at the moment.
food? Okay.
Are we gonna be sad when we get there and it's just
Rotted.
nothing good?
No foreshadowing there. As you make it to the cafeteria, you see the big sign that says cafeteria. You see the big doors that swing open. Inside the cafeteria, it is dark. There are no lights. You can look in and you can see like the shadows of tables and like the where that buffet thing is where somebody would stand behind with the glass. But otherwise it is dark in there.
Check for light switches by the door.
Nothing. It's like one of those light switches where you need like a specific key to like push in to turn on.
Multi-tool out.
Multi-tool. Trying to
Trying to see if I can't.
jimmy your way. You can I make you do a roll for that to see if it works? Because we haven't done any rolling. I've just had you guys do things.
Would probably fall under what? Sharp?
Yeah. Roll sharp, and if you roll high enough, I'll have you turn it on. Just do
Okay.
sharp.
Shop.
Sharp.
Oh yay.
Is it one of your higher stats?
Nope.
Uh-oh. That's a 7. That's a mixed success. So, the one switch that you hit, you turn it on and like one light turns on. Not all of them, just the one. It's the one that's right above the door that you have entered, and then the rest of them are still off. It's a fairly large cafeteria, but this light illuminating gives you enough of a tell. Like you can see it. You can see more of the
dimly into
dimly.
more of the, but not the entirety of it.
Yep.
Can I use my oops?
Here, oops.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. The keeper find something important and useful, although not necessarily. Yeah. Give me a moment to.
Yeah, I'd like to find something useful and important.
Related to
Not necessarily related to my current situation.
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 Let's see. Give me a moment while you think through. I'll let you guys explore if you want to try finding food. Monty, as you are exploring, you notice that there are things sort of like strewn about, like chairs out of place. There are papers on like one specific table,
Mhm.
and as you look over those papers, you see the name Brody Bright a lot. These are actually papers that you can read. It's explaining that the boy is sick, that he's 17 years old. It explains his family situation, a cost situation, and there is a very bright, a very big flashlight on the ground by the table.
Now the true test is I pick it up
Mhm.
and I turn it on.
It works. It's
Okay, good.
it is it's a weird beam for a flashlight. It's a lot stronger than it looks. Like this is like one of those long like night guard flashlights,
Yeah.
but it feels like it's letting off a light that is much too strong compared to what it usually would be.
Like, when I turn it on, it goes.
Yeah. You can
Hey, John, look what I found.
you weren't one of those people that like looks at it and then turns
No.
No, you kidding me? That thing might be fucking loaded.
turn it on, gets shot.
The hell kind of flashlight is this?
All right. Using that. Is there any mention of the room that the boy was in?
It says that he's on the third floor, room 13.
That's convenient because aren't we on the third?
No, you're on the first floor.
Oh, first floor. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry. I don't know why I thought we were
Sorry,
third.
it's technically like a 4 floor thing. There's like basement, first floor, second floor, third floor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
But for some reason, I thought I misheard you. Is all it was. I misheard
No,
which floor
the
we're on.
cafeteria was on the first floor in the far
Mhm.
right corner.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go looking for some food now that I've got a flashlight to help us see in the dark.
Perfect.
Hey, Lauren, you want to bet they ain't got any of that quinoa you like so much?
I don't just eat quinoa, Grandpa.
I apologize, Kale.
I also eat tofu
Oh
and
my
kale.
god. I can have oatmeal like a normal person. Just give me some coffee.
That we can agree on.
Oh
right.
gosh.
I'm gonna try to find any sort of sustenance, but I am particularly looking for tins. I'm not looking for stuff on shelves. I want to find
Spam?
metal cans. I'm
Okay.
looking for tins.
Sorry, I just automatically thought of spam. As
Spam
you...
comes in a tin, but that's not what I'm looking for.
It's true. As you go into the back, like there was no food in that front buffet section. As you walk back into the main kitchen area, like you see, like it's got the burners on this one side of the wall. There's like this big island sink off to the side. On all of the stoves, there is a pot on each burner. Well, like there's like
Mhm.
4 or 5 burners, and then there's just like a bunch of pots. The pots all are all empty. There's my words.
Okay.
As you look around, there's some cans, but they've already been like cut open, and whatever was in them has been eaten, and then they've been like thrown about.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some like markings on the wall from where like cans have been thrown on the counter, and then there's like it's been splashed on the wall. You see like a couple dirty plates and utensils, but other than that, finding food, it seems that most of the food has been either taken moved or is like you find like a couple cans, maybe of like green beans and corn, but other than that, everything in the fridge has been wiped. It's just completely empty.
Take the few meager cans of unwanted veggie. I bet you they're the non-salted green beans. That's why nobody ate them.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They're all soggy and bland.
The low
like a
sodium
little, like-
green beans.
Yeah.
Is there any salt?
Yeah,
Salt
there's salt
shakers,
shakers
that's
and
what they-
peppers. There's salt and pepper
I think we're
shakers.
fine.
Brandon's gonna run water. Like, she just wants to run water to make sure it's clear and clean. And then she is just going to stick her mouth underneath that and just drink until this dry taste in her mouth is gone.
The water looks and runs clear.
Luckily for her.
So
Thank
you are more
God.
than likely you are more than welcome to drown your
Multi-tool can opener.
There's your beans. Your beans in there, your green beans. Your green beans, your corn. You found like an actual can of like it's one of those like big cans of baked beans.
Mm.
Like the
Like
Just-
the 50 gallon
Hell yeah! Like
big
Oh,
ass
like-
tin.
Hell
one of
yeah.
them big ass cans of baked beans.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try one of the. They're burners, so they're gas ovens.
Mhm.
I'm going to switch. Wait.
Brandy. Hey, Brandy or John. Or Lauren. Any of y'all got a light? Match, lighter, anything like that?
So I got a question.
No.
V.
Mhm.
As a
Yes.
hellhound, do I not radiate fire?
I wouldn't say you radiate fire, but you can I'll say you can like snap your finger and have the fire.
Okay.
You
Roy
know,
Mustang.
the old lighter finger.
Yeah,
The old Roy Mustang.
Uh-huh, yeah,
you can also
exactly.
emit fire from your mouth, but that you have to be in your monster's
Yeah.
form to do that.
Can I cause my hammer to spark up without actually hitting something?
Not yeah. It's not
It wouldn't take much.
like if you just like take it, like smack it against your hand and a little electricity comes off, sure. I'll say yes, but if you want a big spark, you gotta smack something.
Well,
Just like
Yeah. I got some flame.
okay.
And then I'm going to turn one of the burners on. Do I hear the hiss of gas?
yes, it's very soft though, but it is there.
Oof.
There we go.
Well, that's a hell of a trick. I might ask you how you did that someday.
I
right
don't
now-
think You're gonna like the answer. Probably shouldn't ask me that.
I feel like I'm going to get my heart broken, but all right. And he takes the can of baked beans and pours them in there. And then,
It's like one big like
yeah, just
I'll just-
pours them in there.
unless you like pour it on its side, if you like just flip it upside down.
Into the pot, just like a
Pop.
big pot that's on that burner.
Mhm.
You guys cooked some beans.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I already disapprove.
I hate corn in real life. And I'm trying to figure out if he would. So I was like, you guys look at it and say, hey, we can have some corn.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot.
No.
I mean,
That's a weapon.
can. That's a weapon.
You lob a full can of corn at somebody, hit them right in the pumpkin, they're going to go down like a sack of potatoes.
Well,
Pretty sure the beans probably would have worked better for that. A little bit more weight behind them.
You big
I'm-
Yeah, but there's more accuracy from a can of corn.
is there like
You say so.
you said there was like clean water, right?
Yep.
I could realistically make some coffee.
if you can
Did
find
we
some coffee.
find some coffee? This is a better
Yeah.
question.
Please say yes. Please say yes.
Oh God.
It's her one vice.
It's the one thing I need. Please. Please, for the love of God.
Instant coffee. It's just the
Instant
crystals.
coffee. Give me a roll plus. Let's see if you find some coffee.
What am I plussing?
Plus cool.
Plus cool.
Plus cool.
Boop.
Maybe it would help if I'm on the
Boop.
correct page. 14. You find a box of instant coffee. Like there's like 50 packets in this box.
Yes.
You found your coffee.
Oh, thank God.
14 from a 12 plus. Oh wait, oh no.
It all says chicory coffee on the side of it.
You can actually find something else if you wanted. I had you roll plus cool for an act under pressure. On a 10 plus, you do what you set to do. That's the terms. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna give you a box of 50 packets of instant coffee. Here you go.
Nice.
A box of 50. It
Guys,
makes at least 8 coffees each pack.
look what I found.
Is everybody a coffee drinker at this party?
You know,
I mean,
you know,
the
Monty
likelihood is pretty high.
In real life, I am not, but I have to imagine John would be.
Monty is a coffee drinker, so he's setting up a pot of water to boil so that he has coffee.
Do you want me to look for some Metamucil to put in it, Grandpa?
You can't see me. I'm narrowing my eyes at you.
I flip my hair and I like skip away.
I love these two so much.
That's
You guys-
You said that 8 years ago.
She's not making it out of this hospital, is she?
He wouldn't hurt me. I'm his favorite.
I'm pretty sure there's a morgue here if you want to bury her.
No,
Or just burn her alive.
I'm sure somewhere my old my late wife might get upset if I start killing off my grandchildren.
Just comes from an
Aw.
alternate plane. Smacking the shit out of you.
Not to mention, honestly, she's the only one worth this shit. That's the reason why I settled down here in Florida.
Thanks. I didn't know that. That's so sweet. I won't put you in a home now.
Oh, sweetie. It's adorable that you think you could put me in a fucking home.
You'll be 98 and still driving and still
Yep.
thing and
Sitting on the front-
flips.
sitting on the front porch with all of the guns that he has, and then just looking out, going,
Now the real question is, which one of them shoots?
Honestly.
Or you could be like a buddy of mine's granddad when they tried to put him in a home.
Uh-huh.
People from the home showed up. He picked up his recliner, chucked it through the living room window and out into the yard.
Oh my God, an icon.
His mind was going. His body was fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wrestle that bull.
No.
Ooh. Oh boy. As you guys are you eat your beans, where are you just eating your beans like you took the pot off and you guys are like
No, I'm sure we
Coffee.
found utensils and things.
utensils and are you guys
The
sitting
cups
down
for the
to
coffee.
eat?
I'm
I'm gonna-
gingerly eating it because I'm grossed out by
Uh,
these
You know,
beans.
time.
Mhm.
You can have the green beans then. I am. I'm not sitting down. I'm leaning against the far wall, keeping an eye on entrances.
I'm probably sitting on a
And-
counter. With my back to a wall.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. Beans, cup of coffee. Keep putting ale in the coffee.
Any milk
Okay.
and cream you guys have tried
It's
to
not
find?
Irish. It's Nordic coffee.
Bad. It's gone bad.
Yeah.
Tell me now. No cream. No
Cream.
milk, none of that sissy shit. Um,
I'm sure they'd
Just
find
coffee,
sugar
it's
if they
coffee and
want
alcohol.
something a little bit sweeter.
you can find sugar easy enough, I'd say. It's like a little coffee display. You open the milk and cream, it's just shut it again. Don't look at it.
It's like, well, it's cheese.
Well, that's... As you guys are eating, Monty, you said you were watching the doors?
Yep, I'm keeping an eye on the doors.
Perfect. The one door did not light up. The other door did light up, because that's the one you turned on. You notice after a while that the light starts to do a dull flicker before it flickers faster and faster until you can see even outside the door that that light is flickering as well. They're both on like opposite things where they're shaking in lights and flickering. And before you realize it, you can see through the doors if you've moved up from the wall to look out them, just out through the windows. You can see something at the end of the hallway. The light's flickering all the way down the hallway now. Something is standing there. It looks just like a dark shadow. It's a tall shadow. It almost actually its head almost reaches the ceiling. And it is making its way towards the cafeteria. It's slow, but with every flicker, it's kind of like an extra step. And an extra step. And it's making its way down to the cafeteria.
He takes the last sip of his coffee and puts the cup down. I look up and go, incoming. And then point to the door.
Hey, what are you talking about? And I'll look. What is that?
Something we can hit.
I like it, man.
Reach into the jacket, pull out the hammer, it's sparking up.
It's like illuminating the room every once in a while.
That's a hell of a thing.
Batteries are on full charge. It's making it keeps making its way.
Can I take my phone and huck it at
Well,
the
you're gonna
figure?
huck it at closed doors.
Oh, is the doors closed? I thought they were open.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, did you guys leave it open? Is that one of the things? Did you leave?
When we
the
came in,
doors
I
open?
assumed we would have. Unless it's the
like,
auto closing.
They're like,
Yeah, I
they're like
haven't-
swinging doors.
Oh, yeah, no. In that case, then they close back.
It
In that
is.
case, no, I'm not hucking it at the closed door.
Off the door. That's not good. It's slow steps. It's hunched and it's shaky, and it's not Slenderman because it's not in a suit. So don't say that. It is all black and it's emitting shadows.
He looks nonplussed. He does not like this day just went from bad to worse.
What did you see on the other side of that door? Because I'm sitting on a counter, right?
Oh.
So
Yeah.
she didn't get up off the counter. She's sitting there eating, and then she's asking, "Well, what'd you see?"
Big, hunched over, got shadows coming off of it. Looks like it aims to reach up somebody's colon and do like that. Wants to give the finger wave.
What?
Terrible.
Well, I guess.
Lauren,
Yes.
honey, do you have a weapon on you?
I have this weird old thing you gave me in my, bag.
Holy shit, I can't believe you kept up with that. Alright, well.
And I take out, this weird, it's kind of like a staff. It definitely looks like some weird artifact. But, it has, a blade on it. And it's made of bone. And yeah, it's like totally not something you would normally have.
And you just carry that around with you?
Well, yeah, my grandpa gave it to me.
Right.
Plus,
She
Charles
wanted a
likes to
pony.
chew on things and like.
Oh my god, you let who is Charles?
My dog. Duh.
Okay. Well, you said there's a shadowy thing coming towards us?
Yep, looks like it's about to come through the door.
Okay. She's stripping her jacket off. The chaps are off next.
Before we die, I would just like to say I can appreciate you. And you got more curves than a backwoods mountain road. Let's go.
Grandpa, that's disgusting!
Oh man, if you were
Honey, how the hell did you
grandfather.
think you got it?
God! Stop talking!
She
Brandy's
will eventually.
Brandy's gonna whip her shirt off as well.
Oh my god.
Hell with the monster! Get on with the show!
Fuck!
She does have a tank top on underneath her t-shirt. And she's wearing a pair of Spanx underneath her pants. And then you guys would watch as she shifts into a hellhound.
Okay? Yeah, totally normal. Totally normal.
I'm less interested now, just so you know.
As Brandy goes from human to now this monstrous form of a dog, like I'm gonna say probably like in the shape of a Doberman. Like has the sharp features and the sharp thing, but like times 3 or 4 the size. Big dog. Pet. Like
No pet. It's on fire.
She's got the dark fur like above the head and down the back, and from the underneath, like from the paws of her feet, you can see flames shooting up, and like in the chest fur area, it seems like a red glow that reaches down onto the stomach of the dog, and from the mouth, it's like a red light, a red glow as well. Her eyes not emitting flame, but
Like
bright
that
red.
whole little thing where they kind of like
Like you can see, like it's almost like a smoke effect coming out from the eyes, and
Well, do you know she could do that?
I did not.
We're all learning something today.
Is she like a fucking demon or something?
Sort of.
Or something.
Brandy literally just starts panting in response to that question.
Oh.
But for the moment,
okay.
she's on our side, so.
Well, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. She looks like she's got this hand.
he's literally going over to pour himself some more hot water and some more of that shitty instant coffee.
Brandy is just gonna gently nudge Lauren like into a chair.
I sit with no resistance at all.
Okay.
There she goes.
there she go. As the creature is getting closer after our anamorph transformation, Steve, the thing that you see is getting closer and closer, and as it reaches the door, you can see it push through. The door is moving, like it's like just pushing on the crack, and its hand is going. The hand is going through the doors, and you can see how long the fingers are and how clawed it is, and it's like leaning forward as it pushes through the door. The shadows still emitting on the lights still flickering very dramatically. And as it leans forward, you can actually see, not like it's splitting off, but you can see another of the creatures standing behind it. It's not moving. It looks like it's like had moved almost in the same way as the first one had down the hall. You could guess maybe it's splitting off into 2, or it's shadowing this. The second one is a lot bigger though. The second one is broader shoulders, like what it seems like a little bit taller, but with the flickering lights, you couldn't really tell
Does
at
it
first.
seem more masculine and the other one more feminine?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And
I have crouched and I'm growling.
Perfect.
I look down at the dog. I got dibs on the big one.
I take it.
Brandy's head is just going to turn and then look back at the creatures.
Did you? You got rid of your.
Respect the power of dibs.
I called it. Don't do this.
John's
she's
gonna
lap
or
you,
John.
she's gonna lap you once with her tail. Not enough to like send you like off your feet, but like well enough that like it's a. We're gonna talk about this later.
When I'm a human again. No.
I'm just gonna take a slow pull off of my terrible coffee. Pull the hammer back on the 1911. Put the coffee down. Aim up and go. My name is Montezuma Q. Gunderson. Give up now or die.
You know, normally I would make a snarky remark about that, but like I'm so terrified now that I'm just like holding my mouth and like
floral pattern
silently
shirt,
crying.
slightly grayed, tank top, wife beater looking thing underneath, tucked into this cargo shorts with his hiking boots and his big wool socks on.
As you do.
And his, of course, like I said, the BCG glasses on and the big birth control glasses.
Oh my gosh. But with that, I would actually like to call it.
All right.
Right at the beginning of your guys'
Yes!
big fight.
This is fun.
Big fight.
Big fight. Big fight.
Yes!
Well, thank you.
I
Thank
love
you all
them.
so much for tuning in.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. We will be back again next Wednesday with more of this to follow up. Wednesdays have now become our Wednesday night showcase. We're doing one-shots or short series like Monster of the Week. I know we have coming up that Maddie will be pulling my earbud out. Maddie will be running
Canada, I'm impressed.
Yeah, short one-shot or campaign, little mini series.
Well,
Is it a one-shot? Okay, cool.
I say one shot. It'll take about 5 episodes because I know you guys. But it is a self-contained adventure.
But this is what our Wednesday nights will be, and we will rotate out DMs. So if you are a DM or a GM, or you've been interested in trying it out and anything else like that, let me know. Join our Discord. Somebody go ahead and throw our Discord up there for me if you would, please. Give me a bang Discord. If you will join our Discord and send me a message, or if you see me on there, say, hey, Cap, I'm interested in running a game. Let me know. Get with me, and we will see what we can come up with. We are doing this, and we have... I know that Atlas, as you can tell, is not here with us normally. They are enjoying a vacation away, and they will be back, and they will be running Big Eye Small Mouth, another RPG based on anime. And I look forward to that one. I ran it, or I played in it many, many years ago, and I really enjoyed what I did. And so I look forward to that one. I know we have that. We have Maddie's coming up, and we have some other stuff that we'll be doing in the works. So stay tuned. Tune in. I would like to also make sure that I give a shout out to our sponsor. Although we're not using their product tonight, but still, their product is great. We use them exclusively on Mondays and Tuesdays when we run an offline campaign. And I use them all the time because I run a bunch of different things. But D&D Beyond, D letter N, D Beyond. Make sure you stop by, check them out. They're free, but they have a small subscription fee to get access to a lot of their stuff. And it's great for organizing all of your characters, all of your campaigns, all of your creations. If you want to create homebrew and things like that, you can do all of that there. It's a fantastic tool, so go by and say hi to them. And a huge thanks to them for allowing us to use their product. Join us on Patreon. Coming up here soon, I have it in the works. I've got scripts that I'm working on that I will actually be doing video shorts. And you can also tap into my unlimited knowledge and, well, my limited knowledge and resource, but limited to like 30 years or so of role playing and dealing with everything on both sides of the table, player, DM, things like that. Join our Patreon, and we have different levels for that. You can tap in, and I will sit down one-on-one, and we will go over whatever it is you have questions about. With that being said, a huge thanks to V. This was a lot of fun. We do play this like every other Saturday, but I don't play a crotchety old man. I play a young kid in that one.
And I'm not playing a minorly suicidal hellhound on every other Saturday. I am playing a majorly suicidal initiate who's lost her entire family.
But we have a lot of fun, but I've only been in one session of that, so a lot was already played, so it was for me catching up. So this was a lot of fun to be on the beginning of it. So thank you, a huge thank you to V and to Maddie and to Jason and to Jack and to everybody out there, including Steve, I see you out there, and to Bubba who stopped by. I don't know if you're still with us. I know you're across the ocean, so you may be in bed by now. But a huge thanks to everybody who joined in and tuned in tonight. We really appreciate you guys. With that being said, we will see you all on Monday. Have a great night. We love you guys. Thank you so much.